In the last 24 hours, the United States of America has declared Nigeria, Abuja, and all military bases unsafe, untrustworthy for any American citizen, and of course, any Nigerian citizens that has his brain intact. I'm surprised that the war that is going on in Iran against Israel is not killing over 200, 300 persons, but it is in Nigeria that we are recording such amount of murders. And why has America connected the dots? It's troubling, it is worrisome, but let me tell you that in the wake of this revelation, and of course this nudge and notification from the American embassy, because they have the best intelligence in the world, so I would rather trust them over and over again if I trust even an imaginary God that I was brought up to serve. You see, they said that the DSS, the Nigerian DSS, gave information to the Nigerian military about the imminent attack in Benue, across Plateau, and just yesterday in Nasarawa. However, the Nigerian army somehow were not able to stop that attack. Okay, immediately the American embassy started exposing what happened. Then the Nigerian army came out to say that, well, true that they got the information, they got the information from DSS that there were some groups that have occupied so many forests across Benue, even into Plateau and Nasarawa, who wanted to retaliate because some of their cows that roam into people's farm, ate and destroy people's farm, have been arrested for over 6 months. Don't forget that in Plateau and Benue, and even in Nasarawa, there are laws against indiscriminate open grazing. So they said these guys, right? These guys they planned this attack for nothing not less than 1 month. And the DSS said they contacted the Nigerian army that on that very day of the attack, and this was the excuse the Nigerian army gave, that on that very day of the attack, that they were within the vicinity of Yel Tower. However, someone else called them from the, maybe from the headquarters or maybe from another Nigerian army base, that there was an attack going on in another community, that they now had to drive. They drove off. They need to drive out of that community. That it was at that instant that they drove off that the others came in to attack, and not less than 200 persons were actually unalive, cold-blooded. You see, I said that I will trust the American intelligence 1 million times before I will say that, okay, let me believe there's God. Let me believe there's, there's a superior being that I do not see. Because I know that if America wants to actually tell us the real people behind this terrorism going on in Nigeria, it's not within a snap, it's just a matter of snap. They'll tell us, they'll give us names, and they will get all of them arrested. So, so it is not the God, it is not that imaginary being that I pray for, that please come and protect me. These bandits are coming, that I would not. No. Let us be objective. Let us be realistic. And I'm not trying to bruise your spiritual ego, whatever. No, you that is you. If you want to believe in that, fine, go ahead. Because I know that as far as this world, this earth is concerned, the most powerful nation in the world is America, and I'll take them, their report, their advice, their warnings. I'll take it as seriously. A video circulated, right? Immediately the Iran conflict started, a video circulated, and this video happened in the north. To be specific, these videos are in 2 phases.
Ayatollah.
Please, if you have money, come and give us so that we can go to Iran. Because in Iran, It is the soldier of Prophet Muhammad that are there, and there is a lot of blessing. We will go to Iran to fight jihad. One said, we need people that will sponsor us to go to Iran to go and join them. Then another one, these ones were protesting, carrying the banner, of El Zazaki. They were carrying the banner of Iran flag, praying, non-stop, a marathon prayer that Iran must defeat Israel. You see, Nigeria is a threat to the peace of not just Africa. It is a threat to my existence as a Yoruba man. Nigeria is a threat. Nigeria is a threat to the ordinary Igbo man who just wants to live a life of advancement, just as the Yorubas. We just want to be able to explore. We just want to be able to create things. We just want to be able to invent, go into science, the surgeon of science, adventure. Let us be able to discover new things. We are not for this religious fanaticism. Is it not crazy that Nigeria is being currently labeled as one of the top, risky place to go to? One of the, closest ally to the Iranian government that has been largely accused for sponsoring terrorism, right? Is it not there in the report? Is it not crazy that they will label Nigeria and me will be saying my hand clean? Look at my hand. I have no what's it concern whether I won't go die for Iran. But somehow I am tangled in this mess because now Lord Lugard, that Masham Fani, colonial master. Hey, you see, I have no, what's my own day? I have no dog in the fight. I have nothing. I have brothers who are Muslims. My father is a Muslim. He doesn't even care. But those in the north, they are so, I have seen the Buharists. I have seen the former spokesperson of Buhari, Bashir, Ahmad. So many people like that who are just openly praying for Iran, supporting Iran, saying that Nigeria is for Iran, and America knowing that Iran, as an Islamic state that has the highest tendencies of terrorism, wherein they hang their citizens for any small mistake, you are hanged, bam. Any small thing they don't hang you. Those are the people the northern Nigeria are looking up to, so that in case I go there, I go drink one bottle of shepherd, they go down buy me. You see, we have always said that that this thing is a matter of time, and the truth will unravel. First and foremost, the truth is Nigeria was never supposed to be a nation. At best, Nigeria was supposed to be a confederation, or should I say a regional system, or a union of nations, just as we have United Kingdom, right? Nigeria shouldn't have been a nation. That is one of the things that will unravel, and it's just a matter of time. But before that unravel, one thing that I know will unravel is what is the role of the Nigerian military in aiding this, unbridled, right? That seems to be like unstoppable, this jihadists, marauding herders, right? It seems like there are some elements, because in that memo, we're going to read the memo together now, right? We're going to read the memo together. In that memo, DSS regrettably said that, that they don't know what is going on. That they sincerely do not know what is going on. That they gave the Nigerian army more or less like a month, pre-information so that they could act. We know that the people who are in charge of protecting the territorial integrity of Nigeria and the Nigerian army, right? Good. So they said they did their job by providing the intelligence, sending it to the Nigerian DHQ. However, on that very day that this evil was perpetrated, the DHQ was somehow amiss. They came out with excuses. How on earth in a country that has spent nothing less than 50 trillion on security apparatus, infrastructures in the last 10 years. All right? How on earth will that happen that, okay, just because you were misinformed and immediately that you left, you didn't have maybe a spy or a contact at Yale Tower that could have reached out to you that officers, those people now here and there, they are not in that community, so that you guys could have turned back. Me, I don't buy that bullshit story. I'm not dumb. I'm not going to buy that story, because we know and we are sensing, just as so many people have rightly said. I mean, the Biafrans have been saying this for years, that the Nigerian military has been totally fulanized, right? Some of us, we want to be skeptical, like, no, 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 that's not true. But then I took my time to check the largest ethnicity in the Nigerian military, right? And I found out that, yes, indeed, it is the North, right? So this level of complacency and complicitness are bound to happen, right? They are bound to happen. Now, let us read the article together. The article goes thus. They said, in a leaked memo dated May 13th, the secret police intelligence revealed that suspected Fulani militias were planning to attack settlements in Awe, LGA, and other communities anytime soon. DSS said its checks revealed that the planned attack was to avenge an alleged seizure, like I said earlier, of some cows by the state government. The communication identified communities marked for attack, and Yale Tower was there, right? So many other communities within Nasarawa and Plateau. Now, the memo also revealed that the TVs are the main target. TVs. Don't forget the author of TV, right? The man that has been so vocal, the man who challenged the Macban spokesperson. I'm talking. Those are the Mieti Allah, right? Good. He said the TV settlements run across Nasara, Benue. Now, Yele Tower was attacked after that memo was released. Now, what was the excuse that the Nigerian army gave? At this stage, doesn't matter. At this stage, whatever they say, whatever they do, it is just stupid lies. But then let me read it. They said, Christopher Musa, chief of defense staff, said that troops were in Yeltawa. Yelewata, not even Yeletawa. That's Christopher Musa. It seems this thing is even beyond Christopher Musa. Or could it be possible that Christopher Musa is also complicit in this? I want to believe that is untrue. But I think they are conspirators. They are saboteurs within the lower Keda. Right? The GOCs who are in charge of those states' operations must be questioned. He said those troops on that very day were misled by false information that another community was under siege. Musa said that the assailant attacked the Letawa after the troops moved to the other community because of the insider information on the actual day that it happened. The troops were there. There was a fake attack, like a decoy. So these guys are now operating like they are an army of their own. There was a fake attack in another village. When the troops moved in, that is when they came into the attack, and that was what happened. And we're still in a country whereby the chief of army staff, the chief of defense staff are still in the position. The GOCs who are in charge of that state operations are still, holding their duty and jobs. You see why I come out here on the daily basis, I cry. I said, if this mistake was done in the north and the evil was perpetrated by maybe mercenaries from the south, hell would have been let loose. Hell will have been let loose. But again, the Benue people, the governor, their representatives, The senators, all of them are the most useless set of people that I know. These are people who, for political reasons, right, have decided to sell or their soul in exchange for political gains. It's so unfortunate. And this is why you see so many people calling on the Benue people to rise up. This is why even the DSS himself, I think they can only have access to some of those informations. The DSS cannot go and face a terrorist. They are not trained to do that. They are only expected to give highly classified information because they don't even have the numbers to go and face, in an open field, face a terror group. They don't have that. I believe this is why the DSS have said that Mokuna begin they fight this battle by on ourselves. Mokuna no go the mumu on ourselves. There's little or nothing we could do. If we give the military the information, if they fail to react, na just when our blood goes stain flow, nothing. Right? So it is crazy. American citizens are looking at this, and Trump has no time. I know if it was Biden, the Democrats, maybe they could have just kept quiet. But Trump does not believe in APC. Trump knows that Christians cannot continually be killed cold-blooded because he wants to protect Christians globally. His fight against Iran, of course, is to protect every Christian state and of course every state or every nation that believes in freedom of its people. Right? So the situation is Nigeria queuing behind Iran is really troublesome and worrying. If you're just watching, please kindly subscribe and share. Bye for now.
Fulanis don't own Nigeria. I don't have a Fulani root. I'm a born and bred Nigerian. I don't have a visa to be here. Who called you owners of the land? Fake. This is not Fulani Republic of Nigeria. It's Federal Republic of Nigeria. Palo Seko Pradesh Salaga. What? You entered the church. You gave 50 people. And you think you'll be free?
What pains me most is that these people told us that they are going to bring, after buying enough weapons, they'll bring all those that have been put in disarray or driven away from Zamfara, Katsina, Zambisa forest, that they are all coming to locate themselves in Igbo land, that there's no security in Igbo land, that they will come there and then they will deal with us. And that the dumb man was just flippant. Maybe he took something. He said, do you know Ibadan, Lagos Expressway? We are in all the bush there. We're everywhere there. We're also in the south. So we are waiting for the slightest signal. We will finish you people and take over this land. So they claim that Nigeria belongs to Fulani. They said that is why we are afraid of. I've been talking about this open grazing and this Roga. Yeah. They have a plan. They have a plan. And I accuse the soldiers who are non-Christians. Some of them are Fulani. They are part of it. Because they are shooting these men. When our people wanted to comb the bush, the soldiers said, if you move a step, we'll finish you. Don't go there. So they know where the boys are. They know the location. And what they do is in the daytime, they use their cow to confuse people. Then after some time, the cows will go to rest and they take their gun and do the operation of kidnapping. Government should act decisively. They should act decisively. Otherwise, what is happening in the northern part of the country will be a child's play to what will happen here. So government should sit up, because the primary purpose of government is to secure life and property. Yeah. Any government that has failed in that has failed woefully. And Nigeria is on a reverse gear. We are nosediving. We are nosediving. You know, we don't have security. All the bush we went around, no soldier, no police, nothing. The people, you know, were having a field there. And where they released us was, if they kidnap people along Isukwato, they will parade them round, and there, when they pay ransom, they are released from that particular spot. Those they arrest, they kidnap along Enugu Expressway, Log Banta, they bring them. Eventually, they bring them there to collect ransom. Those they kidnap along anywhere in the south, around the southwest. So they know that they are there. And I guess that when I said to the